Hi everyone, it's Cajun, my tech guy here, and today I'm going to show you the apps that I have on my iPhone 11 Pro. I'm going to show you the apps that I use on a daily basis, and as a student I'll show you the apps that I use for productivity, for mindfulness, and just to have fun and unwind. Huge shout out to Blinkist for sponsoring today's video, and let's get right into it. So for my organization on my phone, I use a lot of folders, and the ones outside of my folders are either ones that I don't want to lose by putting in other folders that I won't keep track of, or the ones that I use a lot on a daily basis. So starting from my home screen, I'm not going to lie, I use a lot of social media, and that's what I spend a lot of my time doing when I'm on my phone. And so I use the basic ones like Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which I'm actually trying to really post more and be more active so that I can interact with all of you. And so make sure to follow that if you haven't already. The other apps I use are my Discord, which if you're one of my patrons, you'll be able to contact me and just have discussion regarding anything and everything. And we'll be able to talk about it over there on my Discord server. Another app that I've recently been using is Goodwall, and Goodwall just allows me to connect with you and connect with other students who are driven, and yeah, it's a good place for people to post their different achievements and everything that they want to talk about professionally. So the next set of apps that I use often are the Google apps. These are self-explanatory. It's like Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Calendar. This is where I keep track of a lot of my documents and my schedule, obviously. And Bleacher Report is an app that I don't keep in my sports folder because I open this all the time. This is where I keep up to date with all of the latest news, mostly regarding the Lakers, and mostly talking about everything that's going on, any injuries and any changes in ranking or stuff like that, and that's always cool. Lightroom is an app where I do all of my photo editing. As a student, you get a discount for the subscription, and it's here where I edit a lot of my photos, and all the photos that you see on Instagram will have come from here. Next, I have the YouTube Studio app, which lets me keep track of my channel and the different videos that are going on, so I can see how everything's doing, and I can reply to your comments, and I can edit stuff in the description straight from my phone, which is really convenient. The next app I'm going to talk about today is Blinkist, the sponsor of today's video. If you're like me, you live a busy life, and frankly, you pack your schedules to the point where you don't have time to read or to better yourself. Blinkist is an app that I can highly recommend because it saves our most valuable resource, which is time. Blinkist is the only app that takes the best insights, the need-to-know information from thousands of nonfiction books, and condenses them down into just 15 minutes so you can read or listen to. You don't have to read an entire book to get its most valuable information from it. Blinkist already has over 8 million users and has a library of books that range from entrepreneurship, health, and just self-care. I use Blinkist because in less than 15 minutes, I feel as if I can learn something that can help me be the best me. I use Blinkist when I'm driving, when I'm walking in between classes, and when I'm doing everyday chores. I've read the key information from these books and I highly recommend you check them out. Info from readings like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and Talking to Strangers have already gotten me thinking about ways I can improve my mindset on success and what I should prioritize to become successful. The first 100 people to sign up to Blinkist using the link down in the description below will get 7 days of unlimited access to all of these readings. The trial will be completely free and you can cancel at any time. And when you do decide to subscribe to the full membership, you'll get 25% off that as well. So the next app I want to talk about is Shortcuts, which is a feature that was added with iOS 13 that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. With Shortcuts, you can tell Siri certain phrases that you set to do certain actions. Like I can tell Siri that I'm trying to focus and it will turn on my ambient music playlist from YouTube Music, or I can say that I'm taking a nap and it will turn on Do Not Disturb. Little phrases like that will help you speed up your day and just let your phone do the actions that you want them to do without ever picking them up. So then the next app is my Tesla app, which allows me to control my car and the different functionality with it. With the new version 10 update with Tesla, they allow you to do a little bit more controls from the app, where you can go into the car and you can vent the windows, you can of course lock and unlock it, flash the lights, honk it, open the trunk and even remote start the car. So getting into the stuff that I use every day with school, I have the Harvard mobile app just because I use the Harvard shuttle a lot, and if I open up the shuttle app, I can see where all of the buses are at a specific time, so I can see when I'm going to be able to get across the river when I'm not driving. And that's similarly how I use the MIT app in general. I check when the shuttles are coming, and we have like the Boston daytime shuttle, which will come across the bridge and will allow me to get across, especially when it's cold and when I can't walk. So the next app is Notability, and that's an app that I use every day when I'm in school because that's where I write my notes on my iPad Pro. And as I've said in my iPad Pro review, Notability allows you to pull up all of these notes from your iPad and just pull them up on your phone, so I can have all of my different classes and all of the different notes that I have, and they will all show up on Notability, and I can open them and I can send them straight from there, which is really cool. So Sleep Cycle is an app that I use every day to wake up. It wakes me up within a certain 15-minute time frame or whatever time period that you set, and will wake you up when it feels as if you're ready to wake up. So it'll use the phone's microphone and detect when you're moving and when your body feels like it's going to wake up, and it has helped me wake up a lot easier than a set alarm at a specific time. And yeah, it will never wake you up past the end point of your start time, so you don't have to worry about being late, but just having that window set will allow you to wake up a little easier. It also does cool things like track your sleep and the sleep quality, and shows you when you're being restless, when you're snoring, and yeah, it has pretty good insight as to how I'm sleeping. So the next app I use often is called Calm. It's a guided meditation app that goes through different things based on what you want to do. Like if you want to fall asleep, it has different things to help you do that. And if you're trying to just meditate, there's different guided meditations that go through different things based on what you're going through. And yeah, it's a really cool app, and it's one that I've recently started using and I actually like a lot. The next app I'm going to talk about is Wolfram Alpha. If you're a student, you probably already know what this is. And if you're at a university, maybe you'll get the pro licensing for free, because that is really cool. It gives you step-by-step solutions on how to solve different things, and sometimes I'm just trying to multiply two matrices to see what they come out to be, and you can use Wolfram Alpha to do that. And whenever I'm doing my homework assignments that involve intense math, this is what I do usually for the little calculations, just to make sure that I'm doing the correct solutions. So the next app I'm going to talk about is Amazon Prime Now, and if you're in an area where Amazon Prime Now is available, I highly recommend you download this app because you'll get free delivery for orders over $35 within 2 hours. I've lost my Apple Pencil multiple times, and I was able to get a new Apple Pencil within 2 hours straight to my house, and I wouldn't have to stop doing my work. And just anything from peanut butter to screen protectors to chargers, they'll be able to deliver it to you within 2 hours. Another app that I use all the time is Nike. As you can tell, I really like Nike, and this is where I can get my exclusive deals, and you can see all of the different drops that are happening and all of the different sales that are going on, so I like to keep track of these different Nike deals. Another set of apps that I use quite often are the Microsoft Suite. If I need to write a document, I'll probably do it in Word, and I'll access that with my phone if I ever need to. Or if I need to write scripts or everything, those are all written in my OneNote, and just keeps everything together, and I save them all in the cloud, and so I can access them on the different devices that I do have. So the last set of apps I'm going to talk about today are actually involving food. The first one, Snackpass, is an app that I learned about recently, and I'll put any referral codes to any of the apps and any links in the description below, so make sure to check those out. Snackpass is an app that you can sign up for as a student and just get discounts on a lot of different restaurants. There are a lot more restaurants participating with Snackpass than I thought there were, and you can see that there's different discounts for these different places, and yeah, as a student you're trying to save money, and this is a good place to do that. The other apps are just good food places that are nearby that I can order using the app, like Kava and Be Good. And Uber Eats is an app that I use all the time, and that's to order food and get them sent to the house so that I don't have to stop working and I can just get the food delivered to me. And now they have Uber Pass where you'll have free delivery for orders over $15, and that has been really convenient and has saved me a good amount of money on delivery fees. So yeah, those are the apps that I use the most on a daily basis. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, as I'm trying to update those as often as possible. As for this channel, let me know in the comment section what type of videos you want to see, and I'll try to make those happen. Make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell clicked to stay up to date on my latest videos, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.